Okay, so we are on our way to... Sorry. We are on our way to a Breaking Dawn release party. So, first thing I should probably establish is that I don't actually really like Twilight. The thing about Twilight is that... The thing about Twilight is that it seems really good when you're reading it for the first time. It seems like it seems really addictive.
It's very addicting.
And you know it's like junk food, and you know it's bad for you, but at the time it's so great, and then later you're like,
more
what?
like heroin,
And then you're like, is it exactly our brand of heroin?
It is exactly our brand of heroin.
Okay, like it's like I'm sticking with my junk food metaphor. It's really bad lighting. You know, like when you're eating it, it's great, and then later you're like, ooh, I have a stomach ache. That was awful. Why would I do that to myself? So I'm going to vlog as I am reading Breaking Dawn, unless it's, well, no, it's because the sun and the dappled light.
Sorry,
Unless it's really, really annoying for people for like, me to like keep getting up and leaving and like going to the bathroom to vlog or whatever, I'll stop. But I will catalog my experiences first at the party with all the scary fangirls and then reading the book, and I think it will be kind of interesting. So, you will see me later. Okay, so actually we started talking about the book, so I figured I'd turn this back on. Here's the thing. I don't think Bella should turn into a vampire. I think that that's stupid, and that verifies all sorts of stupid crap about immortality versus death. What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, like, it verifies stupid crap.
It does verify stupid
it's
crap.
like the opposite of Harry Potter.
No,
Exactly, it is the opposite of Harry Potter, and Sarah brought up several good points that I don't feel like repeating. If Stephenie Meyer were a good author, which I don't really think she is, Bella would not turn into Bella wouldn't turn into a vampire, because that would affirm her really awfully unhealthy relationship with Edward, and it's just not good in general. However, because Stephenie Meyer is not a good author, I can't actually say that that will happen. So, my hope is that if she does turn into a vampire, that Edward isn't the one to do it.
And she goes on a killing rampage.
Yes, and I really hope that she goes on a killing spree, and like, I want her to like kill Charlie. I just
No, that's what I'm really
I want her to kill
Charlie's
everyone.
Really like,
Probably won't happen. Edward will probably turn her at her wedding, and everything will be sunshine and daisies and roses. That's not what I would like. But it's what will
the
probably.
Vulturian gonna show up at her wedding.
Well, yeah, but
That's what's
Edward
gonna
will
happen.
probably turn her at a time where they didn't intend it to happen,
Yeah, the wedding
but
is
he'll still
gonna get
probably turn her.
Where have we heard that before?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
Some book about the boy in spectacles, can you imagine?
I don't know.
That's-
I think he had a
boy in
funny shaped
spectacles.
scar on his
it's a
head.
book about the boy in spectacles.
I didn't even get 2 minutes. Okay, I turned the camera off and then I...
Yes,
okay.
no. I saw it.
This book is dedicated to my ninja / agent.
I would dedicate it to my ninja.
Ninja agent.
I mean, why wouldn't I, really?
I am ninja.
I haven't even read this, which is just horribly awful. I don't want to look at it. Oh God. Oh God. Quote: "When you loved the one who was killing you, it left you no options." This grammar makes me want to shoot myself. Makes me want to shoot the editor, actually.
This book was by Haley G. Hoover.
Sarah, do you wish this book was by Haley G. Hoover? Is that what you just said? I wish that too. Except Haley would never write this awful crap.
No, Haley said it would be good. Yeah, see, if Haley wrote it, it would be awesome and incredible. And
Haley wouldn't write
wonderful.
about vampires.
But I wish the book I was holding in my hands was not this book. It was a book by Haley. See, because
Haley,
published.
please, my pocket is vibrating. It's probably you. Haley, please finish your book.
My pants.
Why? Her eyes bored into mine. Arg! I gasped. I've moved to a more remote location in the store, so as not to annoy my fellow patrons. I was going without a lot of things these days, like Pop-Tarts and shoelaces. How often does one really need to replace shoelaces? Really? Really? Granted, I don't know much about cars, but it's a Mercedes, not the Batmobile. I find it very hard to believe that it's tank-proof. Seriously? Tank-proof? The thought I've interrupted so immediately before.
I suppose it's regular time rest.
I don't understand.
Brain, you curving mush.
Like fuck.
I don't understand.
Sigh.
The thing is, like,
Hey.
didn't go back to it to explain why.
I like how she randomly italicizes words so you get a sense like
Jacob Clearwater sounds better than Jacob.
because both Billy and I knew where Jacob was, roughly speaking, and we also knew that no one had seen this
Why am I so
boy.
cold? It's because I haven't eaten.
Jackie.
I want to projectile vomit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cameo appearance from Harry Potter in Breaking Dawn. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I have to find my spot now. Now and then his eyes flickered furtively to the closet under the stairs where he kept his fishing gear.
Not just his fishing
Not just
gear.
his fishing gear.
boy.
A certain 11-year-old wizard.
It's fishing gear is a euphemism. It's
For Harry
code.
Potter.
It's code.
We obviously have terminus on the brain.
Wait, and then while I have this out, let's see what I've already earmarked. I actually kind of like this line. Go, I laughed, before they break my house. Oh. The first description of Edward in Breaking Dawn.
Oh god.
His golden eyes were so deep that I imagined I could see all the way into his soul. It seemed silly that this fact, the existence of a soul, had ever been in question, even if he was, there's that italics again, a vampire. He had the most beautiful soul, more beautiful than his brilliant mind or his incomparable face or his glorious body. He looked back at me as if he could see my soul too, and as if he liked what he saw. Ooh. Ooh la la. That's a pretty sweet soul you got there, Bella. I like your soul. Well, it happened. I finished the book, and Stephanie Meyer won. I stopped vlogging about it when I was reading, because I didn't want to bother people, and then I just sort of let myself get into it, and then, like, as you can see, okay. So, at first, I was like, folding back all the pages I wanted to talk about, and as you can see, like, right here, the folds, like, almost every page is folded, and then they slowly dwindle down to just nothing, and then all this I just read. And I'm not saying it was good, it was bad, but I enjoyed the badness. So let's see what I had to talk about here. Okay. This is a wonderful... Okay. My jaw fell open. I floundered around in my head, trying to remember how to close it. My jaw fell open, period. This should be a semicolon, because I floundered around in my head trying to remember how to close it is not a sentence. That means you're trying to remember how to close your head. This was published. But ultimately, she pulled me in at the end, and I feel like a horrible person for saying that that's true, but I liked it at the time.